You know what I mean? In Jamaica, follow fashion monkey. Follow fashion monkey. They see certain things and they're running out. Right, and I'm saying like, Catterall, I like Harold, a good fighter. He's a very old school fighter. You know what I mean? He reminds me of the former lightweight and welterweight world champion and welterweight champion. He was a freeweight world champion in Barney Ross.
Yeah,
how Barney Ross used to fight like in the 40s. Yeah. He's got a very similar style to that. You know, he's a very old school, effective fighter. But
30 for final round. You know, big shows when we find the knowledge there.
We always link up with him.
Always.
You know what? I've seen you lot's growth. You know, from your inception. Just keep on doing what you're doing, because like it's very nice, because everybody's jumping on doing this YouTube boxing stuff, because boxing is very, very popular. But I respect you, man, because you respect the integrity of the game. You've been involved in the game before, so like when you guys are talking, my ears will prop up more to listen to what you guys are saying than anybody else. And that's the God's honest truth, because we got like 2 ex-fighters who are still involved in the game, and it's very, very important. It's very important. I'm just trying to be real, man. It's very important.
Well, listen, we feel the same way. We've been listening to you for a while after your boxing career. I will listen to you while you were boxing as well. I just started listening to you. But I remember saying to you...
You must have been bored.
No. I know. My ears pick up when I know a man who can speak back up what he's saying. There's a lot of people say what they say, but they don't mean what they mean. You always say what you say and you mean what you mean. But I remember asking you some advice at our very, very first show at Crystal Palace just over a year ago. Ben Whittaker fought Ezra Taylor, Chris Billum Smith fought Richard Riatpo.
Yeah.
I remember pulling it to one side.
It's a year and mash now, so yeah.
I remember pulling it to one side and saying, what do we do, how do we do it? And you told us, just keep showing up, keep being yourself.
That's what you gotta do. It's like, you know what I mean, consistency. Like, that's the key. A lot of people don't know that, but it is. Anything that you wanna go and do, you just gotta be consistent at it. You know what I mean? You know what Denzel Washington says, like, if you can't keep on going to the barbershop without getting your hair cut.
It's true.
So it's the same thing, you know?
It's true. It's like you've been in a barbershop, haven't you?
Just come back.
I know you have a city here there.
Yeah, right, okay.
Take it off, man.
Yeah,
you look fresh, man. Yeah.
Right. So we try that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're trying that, bro.
But you look dapper, man. I like this, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
You're representing as well. Your brand as well.
Well, my dad always says, God rest his soul in paradise, dress how you want to be addressed.
That's it. And feel how you want to feel.
All right, then.
Listen, is everyone okay back in Jamaica? Any family?
No, all my family, alhamdulillah, praise be to God. Everybody's good. Everybody's safe. So you know what I mean? Right.
Because we live in a country, so there's not all the hills and everything. So we fly over it.
Yeah.
Is that stuck out there still?
Is your dad still out
there?
Okay.
Yeah. So Dad, see you when you get back. I know you're all right, but see you when you get back.
Listen, while we're going, let's have some boxing talk.
Yeah.
Main event, I suspect it will be the same result in a different manner. Is that right?
That's what you... Oh, sorry. You're giving your opinion.
The same result in a different manner.
You know what is this? You could be possibly right, because the thing about it is this. Unfortunately, you guys weren't here for the grand arrivals, and you weren't here for the presser, the workout presser, yeah?
Yeah, no, we're here.
You're here, right.
Yeah.
What you saw with Chris Eubank Jr. was the fact of how calm he was. You know what I mean? It was very focused, very purposeful. But equally, Conor Benn is exactly the same. Even though Conor Benn can be here and mucking around with his old man and stuff, but even more so, like that's what he's doing now, right? If you look at this fight here, you got to understand, like, it's who can keep the better shape right throughout the fight. Conor didn't hold shape throughout the fight last time because he was fighting on too much emotion. On this time now, if he can hold his shape and hopefully get his arms tucked in, because if you saw he was doing his arms right here, right? And that's because he's a shorter man, and you can see that he was trying to get angled, or what's the correct word is, perpendicular, to throw the left hook and the right hand. He needs to administer that now, but he needs a lot more body work. If he can attack the body early, then we don't know how it's going to affect Chris Eubank Jr. in the later rounds. But Chris Eubank Jr., he was throwing the jab, but there weren't really nothing on his jab. But he was trying to put something on it. But now I believe that he can throw his jab and be more purposeful. And be more purple. So I still think it'll be a great fight, but I think this is going to be more honed on technique of these two men. So yeah, it's good. I think I'm in agreement with you, but this is boxing. Anything can happen. But what the major thing is this. Conor's on it mentally. Last time it was too much bravado, want to do it for the family, blah, 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 all the rest of it. This time now, you can see he's not. His head's, it's going to be very, very interesting, man.
It's going to be no other fight. It's going to be whoever wins. I'm not bothered. I'd rather whoever wins.
Best man win.
But it's going to be Steven's fight. Steven's fight.
I like both guys as people. You know what's hard is them guys out there who don't just boxing fans. They can make it personal, but when you like the person, sometimes it's like I like both people. So for me, I'll stay neutral and let the best man win it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, safe. Go to the family. Come on, safe.
Listen, my boy, Echo Westerman.
You know what? Regardless of everything that happens, right? Win, lose or draw, that young man should be commended. How he conducts himself in such a dignified manner. He's a credit to his parents. He's a credit. You know what I mean? He was British champion as well. He's a credit to also his ancestry of Ghana. If you look on like how he carries himself, he's a very, very decent human being, and he's an honest pro, right? Yeah. And you know Donovan what I'm talking about. When someone's an honest pro, because he ain't really got no glitz and glass to him. Do you understand? Exactly. With him, it's a lot of sizzle and a lot of steak. Loads of people got a lot of sizzle but no steak. Yeah. They're just frying pan with oil. But he's that guy. So this is, you know what I mean? But Jack Carroll ain't no joke. But the thing about it is this, I'm going to be interested because I see this. This is no disrespect because I know Bozy. Bozy's my guy. Bruce Ennis' dad, right? But because someone's got a hot fighter in there, they want to attribute to the trainer. And then they run off to the trainer. But I'm saying, Bozy, obviously, that's your son, right? But then people, you know what I mean? In Jamaica, follow fashion monkey. Follow fashion monkey. They see certain things and they're running out. Right, and I'm saying like, Catterall, I like Harold, a good fighter. He's a very old school fighter. You know what I mean? He reminds me of the former lightweight and welterweight world champion and welterweight champion. He was a freeweight world champion in Barney Ross. Yeah, Barney. How Barney Ross used to fight like in the 40s. Yeah. He's got a very similar style to that. You know, he's a very old school, effective fighter. But this is at a higher weight division now. You're at welterweight now, right?
I'm glad you said that.
Right. Yeah. And I know he's on proper nutrition, has proper food. He's got very good. I've heard of his nutrition. He's got really good nutrition. Yeah. You heard about the guy, yeah?
A lot of carrots and stuff like that.
I don't get me that.
Right.
No
dumpling. No cassava. No yam.
No cold food.
Right. Yeah. So I find it a very intriguing fight, and I don't know the betting, but I think because Jack's experiencing world class, that he would be the favourite for the fight. But it wouldn't surprise me if SO beats him. But either way, it's going to be a very good fight, and I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
I'm glad Jack thinks that too. I'm glad I've seen Jack very confident. But
listen,
listen, I've been in camp for 10 weeks with Echo. All right? 10 weeks. He's been in camp with me.
Boom.
Right?
Taking it.
I mean, Echo, I don't just do all his S&C, and I don't just do all his nutrition for him and get him on point. He talks to me every 3 hours, no way his weight's at. Every 3 hours, no way his weight's at.
Everything's bang on.
But we've helped him with his boxing technique from our generation, the thing.
Proper.
The little things that we did, not on camera, we're not going to say, but the little things we did back in the day that they don't do nowadays. Understand what I mean?
You know yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
say no more, yeah?
Yeah, say no more.
Say no more, but it's not going to be a shock to us. Like, it wasn't a shock with the Josh Taylor. I helped him in the game plan in the Josh Taylor fight with his good trainer. His trainer's an excellent trainer, by the way.
Okay.
Big him up.
Barberton Brown is one wicked trainer. And it's very, very underestimated.
Humble guy.
Some guys, he won't look after his fight career. Now in the boxing career, his knowledge of understanding of position of hands and feet. Bounty Brown's a great trainer, and it won't shock me when Echo wins. It didn't shock me when he beat Josh Taylor, and I remember telling Addy, he won't beat him on inside, I'll box him.
Okay.
And he did exactly that.
Listen,
I like. There's another really good fight on the card. You know, Richard Rapor.
Yeah.
He's fighting Tommy Walsh, Scott Walsh's son. That's a fight that I'm looking forward to because
I'm in the middle of that as well. I'm just
why?
Just that's how I am.
Okay.
Probably know each other, you know what I mean, both sides.
Okay.
I like Tommy, I can't lie, I got a soft spot for Tommy. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is Tommy's opportunity.
That's how he goes.
You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be a good fight. Not only that, because like Richie Rapor punches so hard. I want you to just realize how hard he punches. And now that he's with Billy Nelson, I think Billy Nelson's gonna kind of, fix certain things on his adjustments. Yeah, adjust him.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be an intriguing fight. You know what I mean? Because Richard's either gonna bang him out early, or Tommy is gonna steal a pointsman off of him. You know?
You're gonna fiddle him around, move around.
He's gonna fiddle him.
Yeah.
He's gonna fiddle him.
Because he's not the biggest of heavyweights.
No, he's not.
Got that movement.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's not the biggest of heavyweights, like he can go in and out, and also if he takes his head off centre guard from after he throws his shots and takes his head out, Richard may find it difficult to go and catch him with shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Richard hasn't boxed in a hot minute either. So because of that, do not be surprised if Tommy was to eke out a pointsman. But in saying that, you can punch like Richard, and now Richard's put on an extra 30 pounds. It takes one shot, and when Richard's got hands, he can throw more than one shot.
I could see him yesterday. I was watching yesterday. It's moving around. I could see how heavy he is.
He's heavy. He's heavy.
Catching one of them shots.
He's heavy.
You know what I mean? But
listen, talk about your boy Anthony Yard next week.
My man, he's not a boy. He's alright. He's not a boy. I hear all that bit, but no, he's not a boy. They've done their work, and I know when they're doing their work because it's the least that I've spoken to Tundi, because he's been properly on it, right? So you haven't seen no interviews or not saying nothing, and not only that, I think it's kind of cool. Like you're seeing like Anthony Yard showing certain times where he's feeling a little bit perturbed, where people are asking questions about what's, and I said, listen, don't call that name to me. I'm focused on, I'm fighting the biggest event, and all the credit in the world. Like he's never taken any shortcuts, right? People could complain about, who's he fought on the come up? Because loads of guys, you know the game, people price themselves out, so he hasn't got those fights, right? But what he has got is the same thing I'm saying. He's been persistent. And it's his persistency that is the key. You know what I mean?
Hello, Mr. Hearn. You good?
how you doing?
Good. That fight next week, if Anthony pulls off that victory next week, because he's in there with a serious operator, he must be taken very seriously.
Well, the thing about it is this, right? I've seen a lot of flaws in what Benavidez does.
Yeah.
And so he knows, because I'm telling him constantly on the flaws and the mistakes that he makes.
Yeah.
And because Tundi knows, because I mean, and Tundi's got he's got an eye. He's got he's studied. Tundi will study the game. He will watch right? But then also, it's not only about just studying that guy. Tundi will watch the things that he has to go do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and that's the key thing. It's not good you just sitting there worrying about what the opponent's going to do. You got to know what are you going to do.
I like that.
Right. So so we shall see. You know what I mean? And people go like it's a big massive ask. It's not a big massive ask. No, it's not. No. You know what I mean? The big massive ask is for you to go turn up and say you're going to fight, and that's what he's doing right now.
You know, the thing is, all these lights and camera and everything, it makes it this big feel. But ultimately, it's just another guy against another guy.
That is it, man. That's the most.
Going to find out.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, you know.
Take him serious anyway. So it's
a lot of people get distracted by all this.
Yes, sir.
I could put that down there now and just talk to you all day. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera.
No, but that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing.
That's how it is, man.
That's a good thing.
Listen, I'm going to check out It's about to start the press conference.
Yep.
But remember, if you like the vibe, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, come on. And lastly, massive big up to 13th round. Massive big up also to Bartley Law, because those guys are back in and doing their thing as well. Peace to fingers, I'm out. Peace and love to everyone in Jamaica.
Big up. Boom, boom.